Okay, hello everybody. We're live. I don't know how many people will get to show up here. If you are here, you can enable the chat if you go over to the over to your, I think it'll be your left or right side. You'll see a icon for clicking on to get the chat up, because I see there's 7 attendees, but I don't see if you're seeing me or hearing me. So if you are, please type something into chat so I can see that you're here. That would really help me, because I'm on a new platform and I'm still figuring out how to make it work. So okay. Brenda's there. Hi, Brenda. That's good to see. I'm glad people are finding that. Did you find the link okay, Brenda, to turn on the chat for here? Because it's up in this corner. Oh, well, you probably can't see me pointing there, but it's up in that. Hi, Laura, Gary. Okay, great. Good. That's good. People can see the links. The reason I wanted to do a quick webinar was to, number one, first of all, most importantly, try out this new platform, because I'm going to be using it a lot in the next few weeks and months going forward. So I've been looking for the ideal platform to use, and this is the best of two worlds. It's Google Hangouts, but it's overlaid by a company called Webinars on Air, and they've sort of created a platform that sits on top of the Google Plus and seems to make it a heck of a lot easier to use. Hi, Marion. Gary, I think I've seen everybody there. Okay, so everything looks to be working well. So welcome, everybody. This is the first day of the +1 Blog Carnival. Now, because of an error of my own making, Sunny, oh my goodness, Sunny didn't get a chance to get her article completed. It's completely my fault, because I said September 10th to her instead of August 10th. I hope I didn't do that to anybody else. So as soon as I get Sunny's article in, and she said someone today, I'll get that. Hi, Gary. Good to see you here. Then I'll get the poll up. So first of all, let me just run through how the carnival is going to operate. If you go to the main page, and I put the link up at the top, if you click there, that'll take you to the Blog Carnival main page. And on the main page are all the people that have written articles for the blog for the carnival. So that's Andrew Sharp, Marion, Winter Perkins, Tom, Adrian. Let me go to the page. Just a minute here, so I don't, because I'm all hyped up and I don't want to forget anybody. They're all in there for you to go and click on the link, which will take you to that person's blog, read their blog post on their experience with +1. If you leave a comment and it's 15 words or more and germane to the article you're seeing, you will get 1,000 XP points for commenting. So please, when you comment, if you can leave your CTP username, which would be very helpful. So that, and then once Sunny is up, and I can open the poll, what I would like everybody to do is come back and rank the articles. You get 2 choices on the poll. That's all the poll will sustain, and I didn't really have time to look around for another one that would be a little more flexible. But you can pick your top 2 articles, and from that, we will pick our first, second, and third place winners, and they are all entitled to some neat prizes that have been offered by our sponsors. So that kind of is, in a nutshell, what it's all about. What the purpose of the Blog Carnival, number 1, is to raise the awareness of Plus One, get everybody reading about Plus One and what effect it has had on some of the leaders in our community, and also to increase blog traffic in our blogs. So this is helping, hi Ellen, this is helping people generate more traffic to our blogs as well, so we can rate higher and all those wonderful things, and create this whole sort of buzzing around in the community, create links in and out of the blogs, which is also another great thing to have happen for your blog. So it has 2 purposes, and I think it's just a whole lot of fun to do this with all the focus on Plus One, and with John being in a sort of ranting mood lately and talking a lot about growing your list and building your list and so on. So does anybody have any questions about that at all? Anybody? And I think I can switch this to Q&A. Let's see how this works. Okay, so you can enter questions here, and I can switch back and forth between the Q&A and the chat, which is kind of neat. There we go. So I want to welcome everybody. What I would like everybody to do is promote the main page of the blog as much as you can, to create traffic for all of us, for all the participants who signed in and wrote comments. And I'm just going over there now to give you some idea of what the posts are about. And there's some really great blog posts to read. And there's a lot of really great, exciting material. So number 1, Andrew Starks is Facts Tell, but Stories Sell. Winter Perkins did an amazing blog, Applying Plus One Success for Huge Results. Tom, short with words as always, 1+. Keith has done one called That Time of Year Again. Marion, Have You Plus One Today? And it's a video post. And Adrian, Plus One Business Model, which is quite a detailed article. So I hope you're all having a chance to go in and look at those. So if you can see, there's the link is at the top of the chat. Something else I wanted to talk about, the reason I really wanted to try this out is because I am shortly, oh, okay, yeah, everybody is up in the left. I can't tell my left from my right, folks. It's really bad, but it's up in that corner, and you click on that and it brings up the chat for you. And it's so much easier than trying to do this on Google Hangouts, just the Hangouts itself, it was almost impossible to see the chat and everything else all at once. So anyway, what I wanted to say is starting next week, I am going to be doing a weekly show, and I've been holding off for two main reasons. The first reason was I hadn't really come up with a really good formula or idea of what to talk about or focus the show on, unlike Marion, who has her show and very focused and really does a really good job every week. I wanted something that was going to sustain me if I was going to start again doing live broadcasts. So at this point, it hasn't shown up yet, but I have a logo being made, and the theme of the show will be called Getting Out from Between the Lines. And basically it'll be a digest, and it'll be about stepping out of the normal, getting away from our comfort zones. What's happening out there that's enabling us to escape from those lines that we're all everybody tries to fit us into these little lines. The idea for the show came from my search in Staples. I write a journal, and for years I've been buying my journals at Staples, and there was a really good one. And because my idea of a great journal is it has to be blank pages, because you don't want to be trying to force your thoughts and feelings and drawings and everything between lines, and I couldn't find one. They had stopped carrying the one that I always bought, so I went on a search in Staples for blank workbooks that I could use, and you can't find one. So I thought, there is a great title for what my weekly show is going to be all about. So coming up next week, and it'll probably be Monday at 2 o'clock. And hopefully that isn't conflicting with anybody. If it is, please let me know that it's a conflict. And it'll be, we'll have quotes and videos and look at people who are really breaking breaking out from between the lines. So I don't think I'll hold you guys on any longer unless anybody has any questions, and I haven't seen any. No, okay. So I won't hold you all up any longer. I just wanted to let everybody know that the blog was the blog for the carnival for +1 Blog Carnival is live and running, and I hope that you all enjoy the articles, make comments about them. As my rant was, if you've seen my ad for it, is read, comment, rate. Read, comment, rate. Please do that. Thank you for stopping by for this really short sort of ad-lib kind of presentation that I wanted to sort of check out how this all worked, and we'll go forward from that. If there's any last questions, I'll just leave it open for a second if anybody has a question. Otherwise, we'll end off the broadcast. You're welcome, Doug. Great to have you here, and it's worked out really well. So I love the format here. I can't tell you how I'm excited about the format. This is awesome. I can't believe it. It's so exciting. Marion, you need to look at this. Okay, I will see you all later.